Okay, I'm back with some more arithmetic and geometric sequences. I got a problem of each in these. So this video was on the explicit formula. Now I'm going to do the recursive formula for both geometric and arithmetic so you can see it in action. And so when we're looking at that, we do need to know with the recursive formula, we do need to know the number before the one that we're looking for. So we have to have that information either by finding it in the pattern or we're given that information, which in both cases we are going to be given that information. So we're going to look at what is the sixth term in a sequence. If we know g sub n is equal to g sub n minus 1 times a negative 3. So what does all that mean? We're also told that g sub 5 is 162. So that helps me because I know the fifth term, because I need to know the fifth term in order to get the sixth term. And if I'm using the recursive, that's what I need. So the recursive formula is g sub n. So in this case, g sub n, we're looking for our sixth term. That's what it's telling me, the sixth term. So we're going to put g sub n with 6 there. And then our g sub n minus 1. N minus 1 would be the fifth term. So we would put g sub 5, and then we're going to multiply that times a negative 3. So again, we're going to replace that g sub 5 because we know that g sub 5 is 162. So I'm going to do 162 times a negative 3, and I'm going to get my answer. So that means that g sub 6, when I do 162 minus the negative 3, I'm going to get an answer of negative 486. So that's how I would use the recursive for a geometric sequence, knowing the fifth term in order to get the sixth. Now I'm going to go up here and do an arithmetic one. So what's the 12th term of the sequence? When we have this formula, a sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1 plus 1/3 if we know the 11th term is 17/3. So number one, you're freaking out because it's a fraction. And then you get all this garbage here, which is not helpful. But I'll show you how to work it. So if I'm looking for the 12th term, I'm going to put 12 here. Try to make it easy for you. So we're going to do a sub 12. Again, a meaning that it's arithmetic, which means I'm adding. So we're going to take a look at the a sub n minus 1. So n minus 1 would be the 11th term. And then we're going to take that 11th term and just add 1/3 to it. Now we are told the 11th term, we do need to know what the term prior to it is in order to figure out the next term when we're doing recursive. So that is the 11th term, 17/3. So I'm just going to replace that here. And if I add 17/3 and 1/3 together, I'm going to end up with, let me just write this. I'm going to end up with a sub 12 being 18/3, and that's likely, you hopefully reduce it. 18 divided by 3 equals 6. So our 12th term in the sequence would be the number 6. If you want more questions like this, find them on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at YouWantAlgebra, and the playlist for these are under arithmetic and geometric sequences.